Wednesday at pregame, this is Johnny Detroit. Let's get to the good and the bad. In the bad, Steven Nover's big triple star after an undefeated streak in the NBA playoffs, and I was loving it along with him as I felt the big injury to the Chicago Bulls people were overreacting to. The fact that they went in before even winning Game 1 is huge favorites to win the series and actually dropped down dramatically with the injury, even with the Game 1 win, where historically if the home team wins Game 1, they go on to win the series about 90% of the time. Philly rolls them in the second half and goes on to win 109-92. On the flip side, Brian Leonard is now 8-1 run in the NBA, perfect in the NBA playoffs as he has over in the Los Angeles Lakers, Denver Nuggets with a 100-104 final, going over for Brian. And Brian is my feature of the day as he has a big total selection up today. As I mentioned, he's won 8 of his last 9 in the NBA, perfect in the NBA playoffs. The other two gentlemen I'm looking at today is Marco D'Angelo. He swept yesterday in the NBA. He has a 3-star NBA Game of the Week going. And Mr. Michael Hook, he swept in his NBA triples, and he has a 3-star also going today. Don't forget, over in the forums, Mike and John Pistone have their golf thread going, which is a very popular thing, packed with matchups, props, analysis. Ask your questions, and they will answer. We are in the second of 3 days of the 3-day slash where Johnny Detroit, that's me, the people's champ, discounts the 7 and 30-day packages. Marco D'Angelo, and don't forget, Marco, this Saturday we'll have his Kentucky Derby package, where last year a small investment paid a couple $1,000s, and he'll be including in his picks on Saturday. If you get his 7 or 30-day package at the discount, you will get that absolutely free. Also, Spartan and Greg Shaker are my other 2 slashes. Over at PregameTV, there's a video up with Marco and Brian Leonard where Marco gives a best bet on the Clippers and Grizzlies. Into the community where the poll is up for the dollar capper after the Johnny Detroit was the kiss of death, who I picked for the dollar just seemed to lose. The forum last week, Mutiny took over. They did a vote. They picked who they wanted to be. Goodfella broke the losing streak, so I said, you know what? Why buck a trend? I'm letting the forum pick the dollar once again. Get in the community. You could vote, and whoever the winner is who I choose for the dollar capper on Thursday. Also, do not miss the Kate Upton dancing video that I posted in her bikini. You will not regret watching that one. So last but not least, starting tonight, when they do the post positions for the Kentucky Derby, we're going to have tons of content. We're going to have articles. Gil and Marco will be doing a podcast. Jeff Scott Sports, Brandon Watson, and myself will be pumping out tons of articles. Pick Six and all the other horse handicappers will be in the forums with tons of great information. And Dave Tooley is coming over to the offices and filming a bunch of videos with Marco to break down the big race. So my free pick, my free tip, my free whatever today is stay tuned. The information we have available here is going to be amazing, and it's all going to be absolutely free. So from Johnny Detroit to you, the People's Champ, thanks for watching. I'll be back on Thursday, and we'll let you know who the dollar capper is going to be. Best of luck.